That'd be dope. Oh, yep.
Back to the pod.
Yep.
What episode is this?
6, 7. 6, 7.
You're dumb for that.
One on. About to go with 7, bro. That's about it, man.
Are we shouting them out yet, or?
Yeah, we can shout them out. They need to get in contact, but I think they're on like every podcast. Between them and Liquid Death, it's like, all right, man. Somebody give us a little deal here.
Tell you what, bro.
I don't even need nothing. Just give me like a little voucher, like Liquid Death. Send me a little case, and I'll make sure you have one every day sitting right here.
I'll tell you what. 7, bro. Better get in touch with us, bro.
You seen all the new rules that they did today for NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you feel about the chain gang now?
Isn't it gonna be with a camera?
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
So like I was confused by reading it. So like that means like there's not gonna be people holding it. It's just gonna be like they're gonna set it and leave it, and it's just gonna.
It's just gonna work.
Yeah,
Okay.
like or like or there's still gonna be like chain gangs. Chain gang.
I guess we could look that up real quick.
I don't know. I seen that. I'm waiting to see what they say about the tush push.
See,
Like,
I'm mixed on that.
I think it's bullshit. Well,
I'm mixed on it.
How I feel is you have to say this. If they're like, all right, it can't happen again. They're like forbidding it, right?
Yeah.
It has to go down as the greatest play ever in history.
How do you figure? It's like a Jordan rule type deal.
I mean, nobody can stop it. Obviously, that's the only reason why they're doing it. Which I think is
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Which I think is bullshit because when you watch the Chiefs play the Bills, the Chiefs stopped it like 4 times in the playoff game. So like obviously it's stoppable.
Did they stop it?
Yeah.
I don't remember them stopping
They stopped it
one
like
time.
1 or 2 times. 4 was a little outrageous number, but it was like 1 or 2 times they did stop it because like it was weird how they did it. Like if this is the line of scrimmage, Chris Jones lined up with the line of scrimmage.
Really?
And then like Bolden would like push him into the line. It was weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But hey, they stopped it.
Well,
I mean,
the only thing I don't agree on with it is like, okay, I guess technically you could, like they were saying it could hurt people. And I guess technically you could get hurt on that.
I would
play,
love
but you
to
could
see.
get hurt
I would
on
love
any-
to see the stat of how many people got hurt on that play so far.
That's what they were talking about today.
Like,
They were saying like that was one of the things.
how many people have gotten hurt on it? Probably none.
Probably not. Other than the center,
Yeah.
because I mean they're literally all diving at the center.
I mean, Jason Kelsey's pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean he didn't get hurt.
I mean, like, it's almost like
It is almost unstoppable.
it's almost like, but like you're.
It's kind of like we're playing rugby.
But not just that, you're punishing the Eagles because their quarterback can squat 600 pounds and just keep his legs moving and keep driving.
Yeah.
Like that's what it seems like to me. It's like you're mad because we are stronger than you.
Yeah. No, I look. I understand 100%.
I don't get it.
I'm not agreeing with it, but I'm not disagreeing with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm in the middle of it. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like, okay, you are taking the what is the word I'm trying to
Like
look
the
for?
Spence away on 4th and 1.
Yeah.
Kind of like see like, oh, what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
When you know it's
Like
4th.
it's not.
You know when it's 4th and 1.
You know it's
what's
4th and 1.
coming.
Yeah, you know what's coming. And I will say it is a little annoying.
The Saints got. I mean, Kevin Moore's got to bring it to the Saints, right?
Yeah, I guess so. It is a little annoying though when
Is it annoying? Is it annoying though because you have to play against it, and like every Eagles fans right now, like we're smarter than you because we came up with it.
both.
That's how I feel.
Both. But it's annoying because you can't stop, but it's also annoying because the Eagles came up with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna get at with that is like, it's really annoying as the watcher, because, bro, I remember one game. I think it was in the Washington game. In the playoffs.
I'm the opposite.
Bro, they literally did the tush push 3 times in one drive. It's like 4th and 1,
Stop
bro.
it. Stop it.
No, I get it. I
Stop
get it.
it.
But it is almost
I love
unstoppable.
it. I love
It's
it.
literally almost
Like when I
unstoppable.
see it, I'm like, here we go. This is trenches on trenches, big on big.
Yeah.
Who's stronger?
Now, see, that's where I agree with, because it's like, okay, well, bro, manhandling. Like that. This is what we trying to watch. We trying
like-
to see who's gonna manhandle each other.
For one, if you really there's put everybody in a gap. Put two
Yeah.
people in a gap. Let me say this: if you have three people running through the A gap and there's that many people next to them, they can't play action out of it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way he's hitting somebody and falling.
Yeah. There's definitely trick plays that can be run out of it though.
Maybe on shifts.
Huh?
I mean, what trick play is gonna run out? Literally, everybody is here.
You never know, bro. If they box everybody in, they
The only
bring
thing I
all
can-
11 on all 11.
The only thing I can
There's
see
gonna be
is
one of,
just
one
like
of those sweep across. Get the
they
ball,
don't have enough
throw.
room to do that.
Not to. I mean, we can change the topic, but they said the league will now use the Hawkeye technology as the primary method for determining the line of game, with the chain crew remaining on the field.
So that means that it's never going to be up to an official to say first down.
Yeah, it's gonna this year it's gonna be the Hawkeye technology, so the camera looking
I'm in on that.
directly
I kind of like that.
directly down the field.
Some people are probably
Now
like,
they're gonna remain on the field as the backup,
yeah, I'm sure.
so they still can.
I mean, you obviously know which one's a first down and which one's not. When it comes to a big.
But I guess there's still potential for them to kind of.
I agree. I like it.
That, you know.
I've been saying this is I hate the fact that like people like ourselves who like bet on games like we leave it up to big plays in another human's hands.
Same as baseball,
Yeah.
bro. Baseball.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now, honestly, I'm a degenerate for this.
Oh gosh.
But when I used to bet on the pitches, strike, ball,
yeah, and then
hit,
it was up to the,
and bro, when I seen on the screen it's in the box
and it's a
and
ball.
they call it a ball, I'm like, bro, you just lost however much money you put on
Yeah,
it.
because of another person's
Because of another
error.
person's. Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Now that is totally my fault. Because nobody should be betting on that shit. Like, not even one person. Like, bro, you literally have to be a degenerate. to
Yeah,
bet on
but
that
like
type of shit.
I don't
like,
know. I agree, but like I do hate the fact. Like imagine how many. Like imagine the difference, and I do not want to bring this up, but like you think of like the no call for the Saints. Like how many people lost money that day because of that no call. So like that, I kind of like it.
yeah, I like it too. But that's totally separate though. Are you just
I'm just comparing
You're
how
just
a,
comparing
how a person could
can
screw
change
you
it.
over,
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I just wanted to make it clear for the audience because they might think like, oh wait, hold up, are they doing the Hawkeye with everything?
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
they
They're
tried
only
it.
doing
They tried it the year after with the PIs and stuff, and
Yeah, but it never really worked out,
destroyed
yeah.
football.
Yeah.
So they took it away.
Well, nobody really used it. Nobody
Yeah.
really.
I mean, people would use it out of desperation, like a Hail
Yeah.
Mary. They would just throw it, the challenge flag, just to throw it. But
Yeah.
speaking of baseball, how about them? How you feel about them Yankee bats?
Hey, the midgets are cold.
I like it.
I like them. I did see something on that like it's like a new design because it brings
Yeah.
everything to the middle.
Well, apparently,
something like that?
Yeah, like they just put the barrel apparently bulkier in the sweet spot of that,
Yeah.
but kept the weight the same.
Right.
It's just like all these kids when you go to a tournament and their dad's got Joe Blow money and he's got the biggest barrel bat that's shaved and threaded down. Like, bro, you're cheating too.
Yeah.
Like,
seriously.
come on. So
Especially if you shave it.
yeah,
Like, bro, you're doing all that extra shit.
come on. So I like it. Not just that. You mean to tell me I get to watch baseball and now it's gonna be more home runs, more doubles,
Yeah.
more triples, harder hit balls? I'm in.
They want to
I'm
be.
in.
They want it to be.
Like I
entertaining.
honestly believe if this stays, baseball's on the come up because now they are. I love the pitch clock thing they put in because it actually makes baseball go way faster.
Oh yeah, I
You can
like
actually enjoy a baseball game and not sit there for 7 hours and watch one.
it. Yeah.
Like I'm starting to like what they're doing. And it's crazy how much science is being brought into sports. But like they're pretty much saying like how this dude basically just took one guy's swing. I think it was like Bellinger or something, and said that he hit the ball in this part of the bat so many times and was getting jammed. So now he moves the sweet spot closer to where he's getting jammed, and now he goes yard.
Yeah.
I mean, how's that cheating?
I
It's
mean,
magical to me.
not really. Yeah, I mean, you're not really cheating. I mean, technically, you're giving an advantage. But
So,
at
and
the
that's
same
what some
time,
people
I mean,
are saying. They were like, well, if this is gonna stay legal, then all the people that they hurt by like Barry Bonds and all that, put them in the Hall of Fame because it's the same thing. Like just because they use steroids, I mean, they're both.
you're talking about a performance enhancement.
I mean, but one.
But I guess the bat would be considered
I
a
mean-
performance enhancement too.
I mean,
really
if you
think
mean to
about
tell me I don't ever have to change my swing because of sweet spots where I always hit the ball at,
Yeah, I agree with you, I guess.
so.
But then it's like, well, you're taking drugs to get stronger, fast. I don't know. Hey, look,
It's a crazy
it is-
comparison
It's
though.
kind of crazy, yeah. But
It's a crazy
I can
comparison.
see
Both
I can
ways.
see it both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see both ways. Any more topics? Any more like hot topics right now
Final
that you
four.
can think of?
Final four. How about the guy that came at us and said,
I know,
"Oh, no 3 or 4 seeds in your
bro.
thing."
It's
chalk.
Yeah, like bro, he was saying it the
All
whole time.
one
He's like,
seeds.
he
all
put
one
it, what he
seeds.
did? He put like the palm emoji.
Yeah,
or
he
some
was
shit.
like, he's like, "Oh, bro, we told
Yeah,
y'all."
buddy,
at
we
the
might
beginning,
tag you in a little TikTok video.
We
'cause,
told y'all it was gonna be chalk.
Bro,
All
we
one
damn near got it right. Shit, if you would have never persuaded me, I would have had literally the
Yeah.
final four in the damn thing.
In St. John's.
Well, I didn't pick St. John. I'm talking about the Duke. Remember my drink spilled? And I was like, shit, I guess I'm going to go Alabama with you.
By the way, that was the worst game I've ever seen Alabama play. Was against Duke.
Yeah.
Like that was bad.
Well, bro, the game before they hit
Yeah, nonstop.
crazy 3-pointers. Like,
Yeah.
it was.
But I thought they were gonna just keep rolling. I didn't think they were gonna shut down like that.
Yeah. So,
But Duke, I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody's beating them, bro.
I don't know either, bro.
No, they look good.
I will say Houston's going to be.
I like Houston.
Houston's gonna be tough for him because bro, Houston right now is having a crazy, just crazy defense. Playing crazy defense.
And
right now.
they're the
At the right
most.
time.
They turn the ball over the least in college basketball. Like
Yeah.
that's big. That's big.
Yeah. So
Did you-
technically, I would have had it right,
Yeah.
and you came pretty close too. The only ones that you missed on was
St. John's.
St. John's and then Alabama,
Yeah.
and then me. The only one I missed on was Alabama because I had Houston, Auburn, Florida, and then
Yeah.
I switched from Duke. And the only reason I did that was because I thought Duke just being young, but they do have a lot of vets. I forgot about that. when
I
we
just
made that
thought
video.
Duke was gonna be Duke like they are in a tournament. They're like gonna have the one bad game that's gonna screw them,
Yeah,
which normally has been happening a lot.
a lot. Yeah.
Oh, did you know about like the backstory of the Duke's coach? I forgot his name. Totally slipped my mind.
Damn.
Young guy.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking
Did
about.
you know like he's from like Chicago, and some like Pat Beverly was telling a story about him. Like he would walk up to the court and everybody like, "Nah, we ain't playing,"
Yeah,
because like he was like that cold.
yeah.
And then
John
yeah.
Shire.
bro,
Yeah.
he went to the league and had to retire early because somebody poked him in the
Poked him in
eye,
his eye. I heard
and
about that,
he's
yeah.
like blind in one of his eyes. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
No,
wild.
apparently he was cold blooded,
yeah,
bro.
apparently he was nice.
He was like,
yeah,
yeah, and like apparently they like packed out the house. Like I think in the Pat Bev story, he was saying how like they would go watch him
yeah.
play. Like
They
it's
said
kinda
he was
crazy.
like cold.
It is kind of crazy when you think about it, but
But then it does make sense because like they'll have like the snippets of him on like TikTok or whatever,
Yeah.
Instagram reels, and he'll talk shit to his players and like, "This is my spot," and he'll hit like 23 pointers from the corner and just be like, "This is my spot,"
yeah,
and everybody's like, "What the hell is going on?" But nobody really knew that about him because he didn't
'Cause
play.
he didn't play in
I mean, I'm sure like if you're older, you probably knew about him in college a little bit,
Yeah.
but
Dude, it's
They
kind of
said he
crazy.
was
He kind of
nice.
looks like a little Cooper Flag.
yeah, he does.
I'm
He does.
looking at him right now.
Somebody
he looks
said,
like Cooper Flag.
Somebody said that was like, this is your son. You
Yeah,
can't
like,
persuade me any other
Bro,
way.
that's crazy. Hold on,
Cooper Flag is nice.
bro. He's legit.
I mean, is he?
that kid.
Yeah, he
I
looks
mean,
just like him.
you could make a claim
looks
that
just
that's
like
his
him.
kid
What-
for sure.
I mean, when is the last time you seen a white boy from the States, not like out of the country,
Yeah, like
gonna be the
Slovenia
number
or
one pick in the
anything.
draft? He's got to be number one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he's gonna be unanimous.
Yeah, but like, when's the last time that happened? I would love to know. Number one,
As a white boy,
as a white boy,
I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest.
and
with
I'm
you.
not making this like a race thing.
No,
I'm just
no,
saying,
I
like,
mean, let's
honestly,
be honest, bro.
like,
I mean,
black guys are better than white guys at basketball.
Exactly.
It's easily
Yeah.
said.
exactly.
I mean, you look at the court and it's you can tell.
Exactly.
I mean, when you see a white boy, it's like either that guy's got really good defense or,
Or
he
he
can
can
shoot.
shoot, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
There's
those are
no,
the
he's
things
not.
right there.
There's nothing else.
Yeah, there-
he's
there
like
ain't
he's
nothing
sitting in the corner, or that dude's sitting under the basket playing really good defense and rebounding the shit out the
But this
basketball.
guy, this guy,
But this guy's
is
different. He's
Yeah.
different.
This
He's
dude
different.
is definitely different. I mean, dude, he plays very good defense.
Yeah.
That's actually what impressed me most about him as his first year.
Yeah.
Like, I really thought he'd come in, kind of take a back seat to the defense, maybe show his offensive game more. Bro, this year on defense, I mean, he's pretty legit.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's nice. I mean, he's balling.
just his defensive rating. I mean, bro, it says right here, ACC leadership. Flag leads the ACC in defensive win shares.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Defensive box plus minus 7.1. Defensive rating 87.
Damn.
So I mean, bro,
That's pretty good.
I mean, it is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, he's nice. But then Houston's nice. And then I can't with Auburn. I'm sorry. I can't.
Listen, I think they're gonna get bounced by Florida.
Yeah.
Just because again.
Is 7'6" guy fucking playing? Is he gonna play yet? I mean, what are we doing?
From Florida?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's hurt.
What'd he do? I remember we were watching the
He twisted
game.
his ankle or
I
something.
remember we were watching the game. I was like, "Where is the big fucker at?" And you were like, "He's hurt." I'm like, "All right." I'll be honest. I really did not watch a lot of Florida at all this year.
I told you, bro.
I was watching more of like the underdogs go at it.
Yeah, I mean, bro. Really, the only shit I watched on Florida was maybe a couple games during the regular season, and then all of the SEC tournament.
Yeah.
I watched every game that they played in, and bro, when I tell you,
I watched the game they just played. We all did.
yeah, I mean, bro,
I mean, the 18-4 run to go and win it is crazy.
it's also lucky too.
Like,
I mean, bro, there's a lot of
you
luck.
choked.
They 100% did because, bro, they put a 87% free throw shooter at the line. He
Yeah.
misses the 1-and-1.
Yeah.
They did the exact same thing. They fouled early. They put another 80-something% free throw shooter at
Got
the
to
line.
make big shots when it counts.
Missed the 1-and-1 again. It's like, bro, you have to have a little bit of luck with it. But I mean, bro, that's what this is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
March Madness.
That's why
It's madness.
now we're going into a different topic. We can transition a little bit, but that's why I don't agree with expanding the playoff system in football. It's because you kind of go in a different way of like you're adding in more luck into it instead of having like a pure skill based team. You know what I'm saying?
Football is way more different than it is basketball.
It is, but you could. I mean, bro, just like you said, you do
It's
have
a
teams
lot-
where they have
It's
a
a
bad
lot,
game.
It's a
You know
lot
what I mean?
easier to get
Like-
hot though in basketball. Like it's a lot easier for you to be Coastal Carolina and go play Alabama in basketball or anybody in
Yeah.
basketball than it is for you to be Coastal Carolina and go play Alabama in football.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean?
That is right. That's
Like
right.
that's how I truly feel about it.
Now, do you think that's more on coaching, or do you think that's more on the players?
I think it's just more in the way you recruit. I mean, you're a big dog. You're going to go to a
So
big
you
dog
think it's
school.
strictly off of
Talent.
talent?
Strictly off of talent.
So you don't think coaching has anything?
I mean, it's got some. I think when you go mano a mano up against each other, like good on good, coach is going to play a factor.
Yeah.
But I think, like, how do I say this? Like,
But you think a 300-pound defensive lineman
yeah,
compared
bro.
to a 250-pound offensive tackles, just it's not gonna
The problem is,
over
though,
time.
the problem is it's not just that.
the game.
It's Alabama's got 280-pound D linemen who also bench 500 pounds and run a fucking 4.6.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah,
not
it's-
just because they're
it's
bigger.
different. Yeah.
It's like they're different. They're animals.
No, it is different.
Like
It
it's
is
different. Like you expect me to watch this kid from LSU who's a freak athlete
Yeah.
absolutely just destroy against the SEC, and you mean to tell me I'm gonna watch him go play like, I don't know, just give me like Troy. Somehow they make it because it's
Yeah.
16 teams, and you expect me that I don't think he's going to have 4 sacks that game? Come on.
Yeah.
No matter what, they might have a great right tackle. Okay, I'm going to put him on the other side. You only got 2 of them.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, especially with the transfer portal nowadays. Like, if you're that good, you're not staying long.
You're not staying, yeah. Well, that's why. Did you hear about the whole Cinderella thing? How their thing is dead?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
There's no more.
I mean, you're gonna
Like, there's no
transfer
more
out.
going under the radar, and you're going to go
Yeah.
transfer and sit out for a year. You're just going to
Like
be that
Dalton
guy.
Knecht.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, he went from what, Montana or Wyoming or
Yeah.
whatever the shit it was, and then he went to
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah, like,
It's like,
the Cinderella stuff is most likely dead.
yeah,
But one thing we need to get done with this NCAA shit is all these fucking extra eligibility years. There's no reason that you should be 26 and still playing against 18-year-olds. Like, go get a job.
I'm going back to college and playing.
Go get a job.
I got 2 more years.
Go get a
left.
job, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was watching the girls tournament the other day. Like, this girl from TCU, there's a lot of stuff about her, like Sedona, the big tall girl, the center, or whatever. There's a bunch of stuff about her. Whatever. They're talking about, like, she has, like, a bunch of, like, charges against girls. Like, she hits girls and shit like that. Whatever. But,
Jesus.
bro, she was at Texas she got enrolled in Texas and was on a team the 2017-2018 year, and she's still playing. I wasn't even out of high school yet, and I'm 24.
But we were,
I was a junior in high school.
yeah, 2017, 2018.
I was
we
a
were like,
junior in
yeah,
high school, and I'm 24 now.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that any way that girl is still eligible?
Prince redshirted her true freshman year season with recovering from a broken right leg suffered in the U18 championship.
Okay.
So her freshman year, so she probably got a medical for that.
Okay, sure. I'll give you the medical.
Okay. And then what if she didn't play the next year?
Bro, there's no way you should be 24, 25-year-olds still competing.
Prince applied for a hardship waiver to grant her immediate eligibility for the 2019-20 season. But her waiver and appeal were denied, leading her to sitting out a season instead. So then she probably took a redshirt season. That's probably why she got that other year.
Okay, still, you should not, like, come on, bro.
And then okay, so then she went to Oregon. Then it says she missed the entire 2022 and 23 season due to a broken elbow.
That's like the Alabama. I mean, come on, bro.
So after that season, she declared for. Oh wait, hold up. Story changed. She declared for the WNBA draft, but later withdrew her name from consideration. So then she went to TCU.
Oh, that was
And-
because she got all that shit apparently popped up with her about her hitting women.
Okay. And yeah, and now she's on that.
It was like some
So-
report I seen, like she was out of town with her old lady or something like that. Was on a 4-wheeler, like drive us recklessly, flipped her off the 4-wheeler, left her, came back, and flipped her off again, like on purpose.
What?
It was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But still, that's like your boy from Miami. Remember the football player from Michigan? He's like 27. This is like his 9th year in college.
Oh, the tight end.
Yeah, like, bro,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah.
dude.
No,
like,
that's
what are we
crazy.
doing?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
move on with your life.
Bro, some people can't.
Bro, there's no way you can't. Like, come on.
Bro, I mean, it is. I mean, bro, it was a transition for me. I know for sure.
It was a transition for all of us, but you
That's
have
what
to
I'm
make
saying.
it happen. But let me tell you this.
But
When you're
other
26,
people-
27, come on,
No,
bro.
I'm with you, but I'm just saying, it's kind of one of the things like, try not to judge somebody if you never like.
No, I don't.
You know what I mean? If you never been in that situation,
I don't care. You
I'm
can call me a
with you.
hater.
I'm with
You
you.
can call
I'm
me a
with you.
hater. You can call me that. If
I'm
you
with
were
you.
25 years old, fuck that.
I'm
If you
with
were
you.
24 years old before you start your season, grow the fuck up and go get a job.
But say grow up.
Unless
Go get a
you
job.
were like somebody who absolutely who's a dog
A
and
dog
like
and you
you
just-
got hurt every year before your season started. Then
Yeah.
you know what? You should probably retire anyway.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Brother,
be
I'm not
done.
gonna lie. I don't even know how people do that. I've had the two ACL blowouts, and I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I guess
I'm done.
I guess
Like, that's.
now I understand why they do it. They get all this money from NIL. Like I understand now.
But I'm talking about when we were there.
Yeah. Still, like I'd go to
Like-
college and there'd be dudes that was 25 years old and an O line next to me. I'm like, bro, I'm 19.
Yeah, it's like what the.
Like, what are we doing? I
Yeah.
had to rant there.
Yeah, you definitely right.
I can't stand that shit. Because the transfer portal, how I feel about the transfer portal, yes, I think it is. I don't know if it's good.
Yeah.
Because now it's just gonna start being like everybody's gonna go to the school who offers the most money and who has the most money, and sooner or later it's gonna be all the Texas teams because they're gonna have all the oil money and shit like that.
Yeah.
But the transfer portal is gonna hurt these high school students more than it's gonna help anybody.
Depends on how your school recruits. And we could talk about that a little bit because anybody watching, if they're a young athlete, have a bunch of offers, anything like that, like, or you have to recruit. I'm sorry, you have to go to a place that's recruiting you,
Yeah.
but also recruiting because they like you as the person.
Yeah.
Like if they're only going off of talent, it only lasts so long. It's what can you do for me in the now. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much okay they like you as the person and stuff like that. You kind of have to look between the lines and that type of stuff and really be like, okay, I like the school. If this didn't work out, would I stay here?
Yeah.
If the money doesn't come, would I want to be here?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Do I like the vibe of the school? Do I like the campus? Do I like everything
Like I just
about it?
wonder. I would love to know how many high school, because it's had to happen before. Like how many high school kids were like, "Oh, I'm gonna commit to this school," and then that school calls them like 3 days before signing, and like, "Hey man, we got this transfer coming, and we ain't got no more scholarship offers." Like it's had to happen.
I mean, maybe it did early on. I do think they have different scholarships for that, though. You know what I'm saying? I think they're pretty on top of it.
Really?
Like, yeah, I think they break them up because they get a you get your average.
Yeah, you break
scholarships,
them up until
but
running back one from Georgia comes out of transfer portal and he calls Brian Kell and he's like, "Hey, I want to come there," and you're like, the only offer I got left is these high school kids. Hey, little guy, let me see that one. He's got to go to him.
yeah,
Like I guarantee it's happened before.
it might. I'm just saying. I do think they split it up in a way like, okay, we only have 24,
I'm sure.
and then we only have 18 for transfers. You
I'm
know what
sure.
I'm saying? Like, I'm just putting out numbers. I'm not giving an exact.
I know in road to the. I know the NCAA you get 36.
85.
Damn.
So for one season, you get, your limit
Yeah.
to scholarships 85.
Okay, but that's 85. That doesn't mean that. That's 85 scholarships a year. That's not saying how many you already have on the team. Like, it's not 85 new ones every year. There's no way.
No, yeah, you don't get.
So you get 8
each-
you gave
each-
last year,
yeah.
and then you're going to give this year. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, and the people that are going out out the door.
And I'm sure now it's like,
Takes
hey
into
man,
consideration
we're going to put this guy on scholarship because you're getting $3.4 million from NIL. So
Yeah,
we're going to give you the other 10 grand
Exactly.
just for you to pay your tuition.
yeah, and then same thing like right here, like the roster limits. You got up to 105, so you could have 20 plus walk-ons,
Yeah.
or not 20 plus, but 20. The 85 with the 20 walk-ons.
Yeah.
And you're up to 105 on your roster. But they cut that shit down. I mean, towards, they can cut it down. They really wanted to.
Yeah.
But because you're not traveling all 100.
Well, I mean, you have more than that, but I think on your active roster you could only have 105 or something like
Yeah.
that. Because I think when you look at like LSU's locker room, they have locker like 154 in there.
Yeah.
So
I think that's because you're bringing in a bunch of people and then you wean them out. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of
I don't know.
weed them out a little
I
bit.
mean, I remember watching guys drop like flies for fall camp. Like thought you were the dude during all summer, and then fall camp comes and you ain't getting reps. And you
bro,
just drop.
They all
Fall
they
camp.
all do that.
Fall camp and spring was probably the most I've always watched people like fall out of the numbers.
Yeah.
Just couldn't take it no more. tired. Coach gets on your ass. You tell him fuck you. Ain't no coming back from that, Bob.
All right, so we're gonna transition. We're gonna get the girls involved a little bit. So we're gonna talk about some relationship stuff. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right, I just want to hear. We could debate on it. We're definitely gonna have different opinions on it. Probably, maybe,
All right, let's see.
maybe not.
Let's see. Hit me with the questions.
Okay. Let's start off with this one. Can you truly be just friends with someone of the opposite sex while in a relationship?
No.
Okay, give me.
It depends. It depends. Is it like?
Okay.
This is gray area for me because like, how do I say this? Like, you could be friendly to my friends
Yeah.
by like telling them hi, sitting down, like talking while we're all talking, but like that's where it ends. There's no like, oh, I'm texting my friend that's a guy.
Yeah.
Nah, hell nah. Like
You ain't
that
doing
ain't
that?
happening. Or there's no like, hey, me and Steven are going out to get brunch, you know, my guy best friend. No.
Yeah.
No. Like, it ain't happening.
You're being real insecure right now, bro. I don't
Oh my
know.
God.
Like,
Here we go. I don't care. I don't
look,
care.
you just sound very
I don't
insecure.
care. It's not
bro.
happening. It's not happening. I don't care.
You
You
said,
can
look.
call me whatever you want. I love my old lady. I trust my old lady. But let me tell you this. If the moment she tells me, hey, I'm going to eat lunch with another guy and it's just me and him, yeah, okay. See how far that gets you.
Bro.
It's not happening.
You're not being very demure right now.
Yeah.
Bro. You're not being very demure. I'm just letting you know that
I
that's
don't
what
care.
hey, look, that's what the
I
girls
don't
say.
care. You could take a poll and I guarantee you 98% of guys say absolutely not and the other 2% are cucks.
No, I'm not I definitely agree with you on that one. I don't think you can either.
No, you can't.
Only because like
Because let me tell you this. If your girl says that, ask your girl the next weekend, be like, hey, I'm going to eat with Stephanie this weekend. See what she says.
okay, hypothetical. What if she says, okay, that's fine?
She's not.
What if it is though?
She's not.
Hypothetically, what if it is?
Well, then I guess you go eat
She
with
probably won't be. She's probably gonna. It's
all right, let's get this straight. If she said yes, then you go out to dinner, and I guarantee if you look in every bush with binoculars, she's sitting there watching.
probably, but brother, I'll tell you this: if your girl says yes, and
You-
she really don't have a problem with it, you
Yeah.
lost her.
Yeah.
So,
Basically.
or she wants to be in an open relationship.
Yeah.
And that's something that you have to decide.
That's a better way of putting it.
You know, that's up to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I definitely wouldn't be that person to be doing.
I don't
some shit
care.
like
you can
that,
call
but-
me insecure. You can call me all type of things. That
I
ain't
was just
happening.
joking. By the way, I
Oh
agree
no,
with
I
you.
know, but I'm saying
That's what they're gonna
Somebody's
call
gonna be
you.
like, "You're so insecure. You don't trust
You
me.
don't trust your
Don't care."
girlfriend? Why are you in a
The
relationship
problem is-
with her?
The problem is I actually had this conversation with my lady before. I have all my trust into you, but I do not trust the person that you're with.
That's the problem, bro.
That's the problem.
It's the men.
Yeah.
I used to have the same conversation. Like, bro, it's the men that you have to watch out for.
Yeah.
Cause we're men,
Yes.
and as messed up and fucked up as it sounds, we know the way fucking
I
men
have
think.
I have been out with plenty of like
Like,
friends and all that, and like I will say this: I am one of the. I feel like I am one of the only guys that's like, you tell me like she's got a boyfriend, I'm gonna respect that. There's a lot of people that don't.
but like our friend group,
Yeah.
I feel like it's very much like
Yeah.
that.
I'm
But
not
like,
with that.
I'm
Because
not with it either.
and-
Because I feel like you gotta respect.
And I also
a good
told,
thing.
and I
You know what I'm
told,
saying?
me and you talked about this before, and you could tell me whatever you want. Like I don't care. If my best friend is a cheater, I'm not rolling with you. Simply because of the fact is this: if you're gonna cheat on somebody you love and you want to spend your life on, you're gonna be so quick to throw me under the bus when shit goes
for
down.
sure. Oh, what you gonna do? Where's
Right.
Where's the loyalty
If you
with
if
them?
just be if
You
you
spend every day with
if
them,
you
but what
think
about the
if
loyalty
you
with
think
me and
your
you?
boy is
Like,
loyal to
as
you,
friends.
if you think your boy like think about how many dudes are like, hey bro, me and you are best friends. I slept with your old lady. Oh, how many dudes are like, hey bro, I told your old lady everything you've been doing because I don't think it's right. Like, bro, if you're my best friend and you're cheating on your old lady, for one, I'm gonna check you and let you know that you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And for two, I'm gonna let you know, like, bro, I don't roll like that. Like, loyalty's big to me.
I was about to say what you just said you said people like being like, oh, I told you old lady everything. I'm definitely not one of those people.
No, I'm not either.
I'm not
but I'm
getting
gonna
into your
check you
problems,
about it.
But I'm gonna check you.
But I'm
about
gonna check
it.
you about it.
Like I'm definitely not getting into y'all problems.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna call up your old lady because again.
No, I don't want that.
Now,
anyway.
see, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
That sound makes it sound like your friend's trying to
Probably is.
get into the
Probably is.
get into it. You know what I mean? Like into the little
Like
circle.
if you, that's one thing my mom always taught me is you gonna know who's loyal by
for
who
sure.
you're surrounded by. Because if you loyal to your lady, he's gonna be loyal to you. Now,
Yeah.
if you ain't loyal to your lady, I don't care how close y'all are. Y'all gonna be like, that's my blood, that's my brother, blah 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 blah. Bro,
Be the
let
first
shit,
ones to change them.
let shit hit the fan. He gonna be
Oh,
quick
wow.
to pointing fingers.
For sure, bro. Especially because you got to remember, you spend at our age, you spend every day with them.
Yeah.
You wake up next to them. Like, bro, you're spending a lot of time with this person.
Yeah.
You're quick to just go throw all that shit away
Yeah.
for some pussy
Yeah.
or, some dick. Then, bro, you're.
I have
you
a
know.
good question for you because this is a debate. All right.
Okay.
So say you on a bachelor trip, blah 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 blah. You
Mm-hmm.
with your boys, and y'all are dancing with a group of females, but it's as far as it goes. All y'all did was dance and have a good time. Nobody exchanged numbers. Nobody kissed. Nobody did anything. Do you count that as cheating?
Did they flirt?
I mean, they danced together. I wouldn't really call it flirting.
Were they throwing that ass back on?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
It's a bachelor party. I mean,
It's a
they probably
bachelor.
had some
I will
wild
say
shit
it's a
going on.
bachelor party, and let's get this straight. Shit does happen. Well, I can't say that. I've never been on a bachelor party where like I've seen somebody cheat on somebody. Honestly, can't say I have.
Me neither.
But like I think there is a big difference, and I feel like I'm contradicting myself when I say this. I do feel like there is a big difference with having fun than there is with cheating. Like if you're out with a group and then another bridal group comes up and y'all
Yeah.
are dancing, like all y'all have the same. Everybody's in a relationship. Y'all are just there to have fun,
Yeah.
but y'all are dancing. I can see that being okay because you're having a good time. Now, if it leads to other shit where y'all now exchanging numbers, where y'all now go back to each other's places, now that's different.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. How you feel about that?
I feel like it's not cheating under certain circumstances. Like, so for example, like kind of what you said. There's another bridal party. They come up and they're like, "Oh my god, like she's getting married too."
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, and everybody kind of freaks out because it's like, oh, we're in the same
Yeah.
place, whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
Like that happens all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've been on bachelor trips.
Exactly.
So like, but just like you said, the dancing part of it, I guess it depends on how y'all dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, bro, she's hitting the robot in the middle of the dance floor, and you got another motherfucker playing like lasso with his boy,
Yeah.
and we're having a dance battle with the bridal group. I don't really consider that
No.
cheating. I consider that just having a good time.
Right.
But if you got the girls coming over
And throwing it on you.
and throwing it on them, and nobody's really like, everybody looking around like, well, I guess
Yeah.
this is
Because
what's going on.
that's when
That
you know
kinda
it-
goes into
because
more
that's
of
when
a-
you know it leads to other
Yeah.
things.
Exactly. And alcohol is always involved.
Yeah.
Especially if you're from where we're from.
Exactly.
So it's like, you're going to be under the influence where you're kind of like, like, she throwing that thing back. Like, I'm going to have to,
Yeah. I just can't do it. I don't got it in my heart to cheat. I really don't.
I'm with you. I really don't think any of the people that I'm good friends with, that I know everything about,
Yeah.
has cheated, nor have I. So it's like, it's also who you surround yourself with.
100%.
You surround yourself with a hoe,
You look like a hoe.
you look like a hoe.
Exactly.
And people,
Exactly.
and there's gonna be men that are gonna look at that and they're gonna
Exactly.
be like, "Oh, that friend's throwing that ass back on my boy."
Yeah.
Why
What
are
you about?
Why are you not throwing that ass back on me?
100%.
And they're gonna run over there and they're gonna try to holler at you. And I don't give a fuck. There's a whole nother debate too. I don't give a fuck how solid you are.
Yeah.
The right person can
can
be influenced by the
Oh
wrong person
yeah, no doubt. No
if
doubt.
they try hard.
And
enough.
and
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
that's not just saying as a random person trying to hook up with you. That could be your friend in your ear telling you do it.
100%. 100%.
So,
Same as relationships with your friends.
Yeah.
Like and right or wrong, I've never been in your ear.
No, never.
Telling you about your past
But not just
relationships,
that.
being like, bro, like your girl's like, bro, like fuck her, like leave her.
It's
No,
always
I tell you what I see, what I hear,
Yeah.
and then I play both sides of it. I tell you pros of it and the cons of it. But I will say, okay, bro, I think you're looking like a goofball.
Yeah.
I will say, like, okay, bro, I think you know,
Yeah.
are you being you letting the shit slide too much? Mm-hmm. And then it's up to you to decide
Right.
what you want to do.
100%.
But when these girls getting in each other's ears, bro, it's like one of them things like you're breaking up
But like that's
the bond you have for your
that's
partner.
a major
You know
turn
what I'm
off
saying?
for a lot of guys, and girls don't realize that. Is like when you're in a relationship and all of a sudden you rekindle a friendship or you find a new friendship, and all you hear is negative things from all your boys in the surrounding areas about this girl you hanging out with. I'm gonna look at my old lady different now.
Oh, 100%.
Especially if I tell her about herself and
Yes.
she's like, no, she's changed. She's not like that. Bro, nobody changes like that. Like, last week, she did with 3 guys, and all this week she's a Christian lover? Like, come on,
no,
bro.
It don't work.
It don't work like that. And now you hanging out with her, so now everybody thinks you the same way.
Yeah. You can, all right. You can be a good person,
Yeah.
but,
You could have freak tendencies, though.
bro, there's a lot of people that have
Oh, yeah.
relationships with multiple people,
Yeah.
and they just like to express their body like that, which we consider hoeing around. Other people are gonna tell you, oh, that she's just expressing her body.
Yeah.
She wants to express herself, yada yada yada. But it's one of them things. It's like I don't know. It's really who you hang around with, in my opinion.
I agree.
With what it is like, and that could go with anything in life, though. I mean, bro, if you hanging around with the wrong clique, you're gonna get caught up.
Exactly. 100%.
And so, but this is where I have a hard time with it, because I have 100% trust in myself. And not a lot of people can say that, but I really do. I have been in multiple situations in my life,
right,
where I've been around acquaintances in a club, not friends, because I see a lot of people that I know in the fucking club.
Right.
But I know what they doing, and they talking with me, and we chilling, but I know what they doing. And they trying to tell me, like, hey, I got this person, yada, yada, yada. Then they trying to influence me, and I'm like, check them. You know what I'm saying? So I know my trust in myself. And I just know I got self-respect. And then it also boils down to what we were talking about. Do you have enough respect for your partner? Yeah. So, like, really respect that fine line between, hey, you have the utmost respect from me, so don't do something stupid. Yeah. Like, do you have that in your relationship?
All right, next question. Let's go.
Is it possible to love 2 people at the same time?
Okay. I don't know how to answer this by only saying this. I think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to be in love with 2 people at the same time. I think you could have love for somebody, especially if you were with a girl, like, no matter what. Like, I'll give my relationship for her an answer. I don't really care. Like, my old lady that I'm with now, when I wasn't with her and I was with somebody else, and I was with my old lady now way back in the day, I've always said, like, no matter what, I'll always have love for her. Yeah. Just because she was my first. You know what I mean? I would always have love for her. I wasn't in love with her at all aspects. I mean, I was, but when I was with somebody else, I wasn't in love with her because I don't feel like I'm that type of person. But
no, I get what you're saying.
I think you can have love for somebody forever. Yeah. I think if you had a chemistry with the person and, y'all dated for 5 years, it changed your life drastically, it was your first love, blah, blah. Let's get this straight. Everybody's first love will always have love in their heart someplace.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro,
no matter how dirty they did you. Like, now, you will never be more upset than what you were when you first found out what real heartbreak was.
Exactly.
So you will always have love for that first person.
100%.
Now, if anybody that tells you differently, then they had to get seriously fucked over.
or they're lying.
or they're lying.
Yeah.
But like you always have love for that person.
Yes.
Like I don't think, but no, I'm gonna answer the question. No, I don't think you could be in love with two people at the same time. I think you could have love for that person. I think you want the best for that person. I think you want to see that person succeed. Blah 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 blah. But I don't think I could be in love with my old lady where in the future I'm gonna have kids with, be married to, and then all of a sudden still be in love with another ex. No, it can't happen that way.
I agree with you. What I think, I agree with everything that you just said, so I don't even have to harp on it. I will say, is like, what I think people get confused with this in their head is it's not, oh, am I in love with two people at the same time? It's, oh, I'm in love with the person I'm with, but I'm lusting
Yeah.
over the person that
Yeah.
I'm having these daydreams or these thoughts about. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, again, it happens. Nobody's gonna say it doesn't. It like we can be honest here. You're gonna be.
Oh, there's
in
always
temptation.
temptations.
It's always.
There's always
So, bro,
temptations.
you're gonna be if you're. If
And
you're
anybody
with,
that tells you straight up
Yes.
that they went out and there wasn't a temptation, they're
they're
lying.
lying.
Like
But you're gonna have
especially
that.
if you weren't with your old lady
Yes.
or your old man, you're gonna have a temptation. Somebody's gonna approach you at a bar. Now
Yes.
look, they could be butt ugly and you could have no attraction to them.
Yes.
That's still a temptation.
Yeah, because
Like, if
you
they-
have the option.
You have the option.
Exactly.
So like no matter if you don't see anything to them whatsoever, it's still a temptation. 100%. I get what you're saying.
If your significant other tells you that nothing happened in at that club, nothing happened throughout the night, there was nothing
Yeah.
that went on, it's a bullshit.
Oh,
lie.
I'll be straight up.
Bro.
My old lady tells me everything. She's like, "Yeah, this guy tried to hit on me," and then
And
I was
see,
in
that's how it should be.
Kansas. I was in Kansas.
That's how it should
I was
be.
in Kansas, and somebody tried to hit on my old lady,
Yes.
and she like went running because all my friends were there,
Yeah.
and then my boys are like, "All right, stay by us. Like you good?
Yeah.
Just chill here."
Bro,
And that's how it should be.
it's a club.
And the one thing
Like-
I can't stand is when, and I will say that my old lady has never done this, but I have heard from other people's old ladies where they're like, this guy kept following me all night and I couldn't go nowhere. You have a temptation. You have a choice to fucking get in an Uber and leave.
Yeah, for sure.
I
For
can't
sure.
stand that. We're like, well, he was just by me the whole night and wouldn't leave me alone. No, bullshit.
But
Because if you were stern with him and say, get the fuck out of my face, he would leave.
But see, that's where I agree with. That's where I believe your girl should do it differently.
Yeah.
Like you can't go around like I think Dan Brazilian said this shit on one time, so I'm definitely copying it from him. But it's 100% right. You cannot police your girl
No.
every damn second of the day.
Especially-
You're not gonna beat up everybody. And even if you do, it's just draining. Like, why would you even want to?
And
do
not
some
just
shit
that,
like
and
that?
also like,
It's like, why would you even want to deal with
but
that
like
type
it's
of
also
shit?
like the guys where it's like you took your listen. A lot of stuff happens where like you had like you're in love with somebody and then they do something wrong, so you forgive them because especially like when kids and all involved, like you take them back.
Yeah.
Like you can't be mad at everybody else.
No.
Like you can't hold a grudge to everybody else.
Yeah.
Like you took her back, it's done. And I can't stand the people that's like, oh, I took her back, but now when we go out, she's standing next to me and she's not doing nothing. Well, bro, obviously you don't trust her, so why are you still with her?
Exactly.
Like if she goes out and you're tracking her on Life 360 to see every move she makes, you don't trust her, so why are you still with her?
Yeah.
Like you want to live your whole life like that?
Yeah. It's draining.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's draining.
It is. Yeah. But basically, just to sum it up, I think it is one of those two. It's between those two. I don't think it's, oh, can you be in love with two people at the same time?
Yeah.
Maybe in certain circumstances, but I think it's you're lusting over somebody else that you think you're in love with,
Yep.
and then you're actually in love with somebody that you know deep down, hey, I could potentially have a family, could have a future with this person,
Yeah.
been with them for 2+ years, whatever the case may be, and then
Yeah.
that's kind of where it's between.
Yeah.
We can do one more if you want.
Do one more.
All right, this is a good one,
All right.
very good one, because this is gonna be very controversial.
All right. Let's hear it.
Is jealousy a sign of love or insecurity? This is pretty big. I'm not even gonna lie because I'm
I don't
I'm
know.
torn between two.
I'm very torn because I will tell you this. Like I do get like I don't want to say like I get jealous, but it's more like your mind stop talking to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if
100%
I
agree
don't
with you.
like. So I don't I don't know.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Because I can go first, and maybe you can like piggyback like off of what I'm saying. Because I think we're gonna agree,
Okay.
kind of, maybe not. I think there's certain jealousy that is a sign of love, and there's certain jealousy that is a sign of insecurity. So, like for example, because I've been through both of them, If I'm in a club and there's a guy that, or even out, just out in anywhere. We're saying club. It doesn't have to be a club. And a guy's hitting on your lady. Your old lady's kind of like brushing them off, not really doing anything. Keeps on going after it, whatever. Naturally, you're gonna go over there.
Absolutely.
That is a sign of jealousy because
Yeah.
that's yours. If you weren't jealous about it,
but-
you wouldn't even go over there. But hold on.
Or
You
but like
weren't-
that's what I'm saying. Or is it a sign of love because you're protecting what's yours?
See, but that's what I'm saying. That is but it's saying, is jealousy a sign of love or insecurity? I'm saying it's two. It can be broken down into two. That is a sign of jealousy in a loving way because you're like, okay, like I gave this a second to kind of like, calm down a little bit, but he still keeps on going after my girl, and my girl's showing that she's not interested.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta go handle my business as a
Yeah.
man and go tell them off.
But I think
That's a sign of love because you're not
that's
gonna look
love.
at your old lady
Yeah.
and then be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what was
But
wrong
you're not
with you?
gonna-
Blah,
you
blah, blah.
also-
Like, why you didn't come over here?
But you also-
Because you can see it visually.
Yeah, like you're also
she's
not gonna make your old lady feel like awkward and unsafe.
Yeah, exactly.
So like that's why I'm saying it's hard to say if it's love or jealousy. I see it in both ways.
But I'll give you it in another way. The dudes, you know the dudes, we're men. We just said it in earlier. We know how men are going about it. Your old lady's entertaining. You get jealous.
I'm not gonna. But like, see, I'm different about that. Like
Okay,
if I
so-
peep it and she's talking back, I'm
You're
gonna
just gonna let it happen?
I'm gonna sit there and watch
Okay.
and see how it plays out. Cause let me tell you this:
I'm
if
just saying. I'm
if she
kinda the same way
if she
in
leaves
certain
that
ways.
conversation on for another minute,
Yeah.
then you're entertaining it.
Oh, 100%.
Now, if you just
Yeah.
not like, I got a boyfriend, like, no. Now, I will say this: there is. It's hard because that's like a gray area, because what if it's a cousin that you don't know of, or what if it's a friend, a family friend, and you know what I mean? So like, I can't go over there hostile right away. So I gotta go over there and be like, hey, babe, what you doing?
You could go over there hostile if you've seen her visually.
Yeah, like if she's flirting, you know the difference between flirting and
Exactly.
talking.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand that.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. You would know the difference between the two.
Yeah.
Because this is something that like I agree with, and honestly, I've learned from this because I haven't done this in the past to some of like my girlfriends or anything, and vice versa. They didn't do it to me sometimes. The most respectful thing possible that you could do when you know somebody,
Yeah.
but you know in the back of your head, oh, I don't think they know about them. The most respectful thing you can do is maybe talk for 10 or 20 seconds, and then the first thing you say after y'all catch up for a second is, let me introduce you
to my boyfriend.
to my boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
And if they don't do
That's
that,
true. That's true.
when
That's
it kind of it falls into like bad that's the gray area, because
That's
then
true.
it's like you're looking at it, you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you said,
true.
it could be a distant cousin,
That's true.
could be her long lost brother.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
but you get jealous because again, we're gonna assume. Everybody
Yeah. Oh,
assumes.
you
Girls
always
assume,
assume,
boys
everybody
assume,
assumes.
everybody's gonna assume. That's where jealousy comes in.
Yeah.
Because you're assuming the worst. Like,
I mean,
you know what I mean? So, I mean, and that could be a whole nother topic too. Like, okay, does that mean you don't trust them because you're already assuming the worst? Or does that mean because you have protection
But like,
over
I
them?
don't know
You
if
what I'm saying?
I think let's get this straight. Social media and the shit we hear on social media and see on social media will always live in our head about cheating. Like,
Oh, yeah. Bro,
You know what I
ruined-
mean?
It ruined fucking
it
relationships.
ruined relationships based off of the fact of, like I'm big on, like I'm huge on this, and this could get into another topic. I'm huge on this. If you got an old man and he's not on your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of that, or you don't ever post him, red flag number one. Red flag number one. Like, why are you posting shit of yourself but not posting about your man? Like, I think that's a big, like, I'm gonna get other guys' attentions if I can get followers, I can get likes, and I can get that. Like, that's I think that's bullshit.
I can't. I disagree with you.
What?
I disagree with you. And the only reason I say
so
this,
if you dated a girl for a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years, etc., and you go on her Instagram, and she's still taking pictures of like gym pump, her in her bikini, like look at me post, and
that's different.
And you
that's
not
different.
on there anywhere.
That's different.
That's what I'm
different.
saying.
Okay, well, see, I didn't know you were talking about like.
Now, if she don't post at all, like if she just does
posts like once
every 6 months, and it's like a fucking selfie with her friends.
I'm saying, not even every 6 months. Like it's just like a selfie or like a picture of her going to do stuff or whatever.
But see, that's where I disagree. Like, why isn't your old man presented? And maybe that's me being jealous, and maybe that's a jealousy thing I have.
I just like.
But why is your old man not being presented on social media to let everybody else know that, hey, I got an old man, I love my old man, this is my old man? Because you're nonstop posting.
Yeah.
And you have 10 anything. Posts, 12 and up a year, and your old man is not, or well, for you, be your old lady, is not in a post. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. That's all I'm trying to say.
I guess you're right.
Oh, I know I'm right.
I guess you're right. If you're posting like that.
Yeah.
If you're posting like that, if as a man you're posting shirtless pictures, you don't have any of it. Where you're getting some type of form of entertainment, or you're trying to feel validated.
Absolutely.
And that kills me too, bro.
Now,
that kills me too.
Now, if you are,
oh my god.
And I do get it from this aspect, and I guess I'm gonna contradict myself again when I say this, but like I respect their privacy. If you are a person like a celebrity, right, that's dating another celebrity, you don't want it out yet, you know, and you're keeping it a secret. Yeah. I understand that. But 3 years ain't no more secret, bro. Like
everybody knows.
Everybody knows, and why isn't your old lady posted?
Yeah. This is a whole separate topic, but this is something that I see. Just like you were big on that other thing, you were like, I stand on this. This is what I stand on. You cannot. Say it one more time for the audience. You cannot, as a man or woman, post shirtless pics.
Oh yeah. 100%.
You at the beach. You with your friends all in bikinis. You and your friends all in damn near boxers, because that's what they do with the men's shorts now. Mm-hmm. Damn near boxers with your shit all out, and like you're shirtless, you got your six pack, you ripped, whatever, you worked out, whatever. You're looking good. The girl's looking good too. But you cannot sit there and post that picture, and then when asked about it from your significant other, like, oh, why did you post that picture? Like, oh, I don't really like that you did that. You cannot say it's because you didn't want to feel validated by who you're posting it to. You get what I'm saying? You're putting it on social media for other people to.
Now let's get this clear, because there's gonna be somebody that's gonna correct you. But I want to make this clear. Say I'm if you're taking a picture and you're on a bachelorette trip or a bachelor trip with your boys or with your girls, and y'all taking like a line picture and y'all are at the beach, that's different. You talking about I'm gonna take a whole photo shoot where you could see my ass in this bikini. Yes. I'm gonna face the ocean with my hands up and be like, look at how beautiful it is. That's what you're talking about.
Yes.
All right, thanks.
And let's get this straight, because this is where I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I ain't saying anything's wrong with that. I am not saying anything is wrong with that. What I am saying is don't sit there and act like it's not a form of validation. You don't want to be validated by something, somebody, something or somebody. Yep. It could be for anything. I'm not saying you're doing it because you're trying to get somebody's attention. I'm just saying you're doing it for a reason.
For attention.
You're not just posting
from
that
attention from somewhere.
You're not posting that for yourself.
You ain't doing it for attention from your old man, because if it was your old man,
you would send it to your old man.
Not just that, you could send a lot more exclusive shit to your old man.
Exactly. So don't
like
bro.
you-
It kills me when people
I
say that type of shit, and men
big
included.
on-
Men included. If you're gonna go do that shit, and then your girlfriend asks you, "Why did you do this in the gym? Why did you post a picture like this?"
Yeah.
And then you answer her, and you're saying,
But-
"Oh well, why do you feel like? Why are you insecure?"
And that's
about
how
it?
I feel about
Bro,
a lot
you
of
just
things.
did all that shit in the gym.
Like that's how I feel about a lot of things. Like especially if you in that age, like our age, like that 22 to 26 and older.
Yeah.
But like how I feel is if you in a gym and you a girl and you turning around and take a picture like this for your asses in it, you doing
You're
that shit
doing
for
it,
attention.
yes. If you're doing it, okay, if you're an influencer or you're trying to become
But
an
guess
influencer,
what? You're doing it for attention because you want likes.
You-
You're still
exactly.
doing it for attention
Exactly.
at
No,
the
no,
end of the day.
100%.
So I don't want to hear
100%.
that shit where it's like, oh, well, I like that picture.
Yeah.
No, bitch. Yeah, I bet the fuck you did like it. Everybody fucking
Everybody
liked
liked
it.
that
Why you think your
motherfucker.
likes are so
Hell yeah.
fucking much?
Yeah,
So-
no, I'm with you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
with you.
can't stand. It goes
Cannot
with
stand
dudes
it.
too. Like, bro, when I see a guy on Snapchat or Instagram, and you have no shirt on, and you take a selfie of yourself, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now
Bro,
I get
I've
it.
done it. I cannot say. I've definitely done that
When we were
multiple times
younger,
before. Yes.
when we were younger,
Yes.
if you were 23, 24 and
Yes.
older, still doing that, and
Yes.
you flexing your traps and your neck, bro, what are you doing, my guy? Like
Brother.
you're doing that shit for attention.
Oh, 100%.
Now-
That's where it comes down
Now
to.
listen, if you single, that's a different story. We talk about people that's in a
Yes.
relationship. Let's not get that
Yeah,
confused.
yeah. Definitely,
If you're
definitely,
single,
definitely. If you're single, you
do
doing
whatever the fuck you think your hot
You're
shit
doing
is.
it because
yes,
you're single.
right.
You can do that.
We're
'cause
talking
you're
about
single.
people that's in a relationship.
Yes. Yeah. There's no bitch. Go home and take off your shirt
Yeah,
and go fucking do
right.
a fucking gym pump
Right.
video in front of your fucking girl.
Right.
Like, we don't want to see it.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? No, I'm with you, bro. It kills me when people say that shit. They go to the beach one time out the fucking year, and then they
And they got a whole photo.
they got
Bro,
the whole
I-
fucking photo shoot
Bro,
at JC Penney's. It's like,
then-
bro, you're trying to.
Bro, I hate being at the beach and then you try to like chill at the beach and you in your chair,
Oh
you
my
drinking your
God.
drink, you under the umbrella, but then you half not under the umbrella because you want some sun, and then you look
Yeah.
over and it's like 3 girls that are in their mid-20s, lower 30s that are taking photo shoot pictures.
Bro, photo shoot is
You're like, bro,
or
go get your damn kid
The
before it
fucking-
floats off in the fucking ocean. What are you doing?
or the fucking guys, bro.
Yeah.
That you can clearly tell. I'm nothing against it,
Again.
but clearly tell on fucking juice.
yeah.
And they're fucking posting this.
Yeah.
And they're doing all this oorah bullshit.
Bro,
I'm like, bro,
I
get
will
the
admit,
fuck
I will
outta
admit,
here,
you can
bro.
go on my Instagram right now. I do have a picture. Let's get this straight. My fucking ass ain't posted for me to look sexy. I do have a picture on Instagram, and it's me and like 5 of my boys.
Yeah.
We went on a trip, and we just took a regular fucking picture at the beach.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this.
That's
I
different.
didn't
That's
I
different.
didn't go and like edit it to where like it's just me and make that bitch my profile picture.
Yeah. That's different.
Yeah, bro.
That's different.
I don't know.
That's different.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
different.
Damn, we're ranting right now.
I know we are
ranting.
We're ranting. But
I don't even know if the phone's still on.
I don't even know if it is either. We might have to get out of here, bro. We might have to get
All
out
right.
of here.
If you feel any
Man,
type of way about
that
what we
was-
said, let us know.
Hey, juicy conversation though. Juicy conversation. This is what the people want. We didn't want this.
Yeah,
Let's
that's what
stick
they
to our
want.
goddamn sports and shit.
They said they wanted us to be controversial and let women hear about our podcast. Here you go.
There you go.
And guess
Got it
what?
firsthand right here.
If you feel any different way about what we said, then you're the problem.
Hell yeah. It's not us. It's you.
You're the problem.
It's you. But
You feel that you should take bikini pictures while you're with your old man? You're the problem. You're the problem.
what is it, episode 6?
Yeah. 6, 7.
Like, comment, subscribe, give us your information on, no, not information, but give us your opinion on what we just talked about. So this is what we're wrong. We're probably definitely gonna get a lot of those, but
I hope I will let somebody come on this podcast and argue with me
argue
on
with
these
it?
about these topics. All right,
good podcast.
later.